not on the Doorcast.
Joel.
Yeah, I'm telling you because
Okay,
I want
now
you to
we're
tell me. I'm actually a white man, so
How's my
You
makeup?
do that every day.
Some of your
perfect.
It's only-
You've
it's
never
only-
looked better.
It's only on my penis, so you can't see it.
Well, I can feel it though.
I just do some
Yeah.
contouring
yeah, it's
on
viscous.
my balls.
It looks a lot skinnier.
Thank
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You-
that's the goal.
Great. You needed to shave off a few inches.
Welcome to the Doorcast. This is the podcast where door guys get together and talk about life as a door guy at the Comedy Store, the world famous Comedy Store. With me this episode, we have Cooper Lyden,
Thanks for having me.
Joel Jimenez,
Yeah, the chaos reigns supreme, baby.
and Jessie Jetski Johnson.
Is that a new thing?
I'm not a door guy.
Oh, that's right. Our newly
Sorry, I'll leave.
Tired.
Thanks for coming. Good to see you. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
I wanted to have you on before you decided you're not going to be a door guy anymore.
Oh, I like that. That's a good bit.
Eh.
I'm just happy to be here with my crew. You know, Cooper, Jetski,
Yeah.
Zach.
I mean,
It's nice
Yeah.
to have you here too.
Thanks,
we,
man.
we just have a thing, right?
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Did you guys do that before the podcast? Or
We've
I
been
don't know.
doing
We just
it
have a
for
rapport.
years.
Yeah, rapport.
Yeah. We just have a really good rapport. It's
Isn't
kinda
that
like
why
we-
you booked us?
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
I thought we would all kind of have a thing. But,
us three love to be here with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's so fun for us three to be here with you.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
great.
it switches up our dynamic a little bit. It's
Yeah,
fun for us.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I feel like I'm a part of the group, kind of, which is
No, you're not.
I mean,
We'll
you
get
know.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, you're already gone and leaving, but hopefully in the next
Oh, I
hour.
left. I left.
Why did you check your non-existent watch right now?
Oh, because that's where I remember time.
Good roast.
Hell yeah. That's good, right?
For the listeners at home, I've checked my non-existent watch. I'm ashamed.
People don't listen to this.
They do.
They watch it.
Dude, people come by and they tip. We didn't get any this week, but last week we had like 4 people and wanted a shout out for the Doorcast.
Nice.
What are the views at for this podcast usually? Like
1
68?
million.
Numbers are
2 million.
so foggy. It's such a numbers, people are with the tech industry these days. Everyone's so focused on numbers. Can we just focus on the soul of it, maybe?
I like, the heart.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
soul.
Like
Yeah.
the heart and soul of me, Joel, and Jesse.
Yeah.
The
Like
soul
that's,
don't got
Good
numbers.
soul.
Yeah.
that's what this is all about. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the quarrelsome quattro, I call us.
Did Luke ask you to do this? Or
Luke-
did you
Or
step
did
up
you
to the
ask
plate?
Luke?
Luke asked me.
What reason did he give you? Because he always likes to give a reason.
Yeah,
Hair?
I just thought I'd be good for it. Thought
You have
I'd-
great hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He did not mention my hair at all.
He did mention it to me.
He did?
Yeah.
Podcast hair. I got a hair for podcast.
Sorry to bring that up.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
No, it's cool.
I'm sorry, Joel, that we're all talking about
Yeah.
hair.
Hey, man,
See,
your hair's
this
great.
Cooper or Jesse would never do this to me.
Damn, I tried to flip the trio and kick one off.
Nah,
and get
dude,
my
that's
way in.
fucking strength in numbers,
Dude, that's
baby.
like trying to break up Grant and Sherman. You kidding me?
Is that, you mean,
It's a Civil
You know.
War reference.
you've been reading
That's
that
the
book
Civil
lately?
War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're reading right now.
Yeah.
I'm reading Holes.
Really?
Oh, I love that book.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
Shia
usually.
LaBeouf.
Wait, that's the book about your mom?
Holy shit!
Horror.
You know, my mom was a child slave in Morocco.
That's what's up.
Yeah, sex slave.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Taking some hard stances on this episode.
Yeah.
Slave to the game, goddamn.
Morocco.
I don't know if I
Whoa,
told you guys
whoa.
this, but
Poor Rocco.
poor Rocco.
No,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are cutting it too
Fuck
deep.
yeah.
Your mom's really, really great.
Thank you.
No, I'd love to bump your mic sometime, but not now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll
Yeah.
get to it. Guys, I don't want to break your hearts. I don't know if you know this. I don't think our listeners do. This is our last episode before we take a brief hiatus from the Doorcast.
Oh, damn, you fired that fast.
Damn, dude.
yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, that wasn't that
No,
good.
I liked it. No, I liked it.
Yeah, it was great stuff.
Wait, it was. I made the decision.
Yeah, you can't fire me. I quit. I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like you made
I
the
can't
decision.
have roast battle culture
Yeah,
in here.
yeah.
I can't, this is Kill Tony.
Hey,
energy
roast.
right
Whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey,
I'm more
hey.
than that.
Yeah.
We're more than that.
Yeah.
Please don't say that. That's like saying the N-word.
We're,
Like,
we're Kill Tony and bad friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
the Cooper Lyden is Alone podcast.
That one.
Okay, first I want to cover. We talk about work, but I want to cover Jetski. Your final.
You want to
shifts
cover her
last
in
week.
what? You son of a bitch. You can't talk to women like that.
Absolutely relentless, Joel.
Yeah. Okay, sucks, dude.
You guys, we
Such
have to
a
move
pig.
along somewhere in some direction.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
really
talk
brought to you
about
by
me a
Coors
little
Light,
bit.
but
Yeah, let's talk Jetski. You guys bump whatever the fuck you want while she talks.
Okay, can we just say my last shift? I worked the main room, and can we just get into Joe's spiel?
Yeah. Oh my God, they won't shut
Joe
up about
Marisi has a spiel. If you ever come see a main room show while Joe's
That's
working.
his new podcast name.
Joe Marisi
Marisi
has a spiel.
Yeah.
it. Feel the spiel.
Yeah.
It's awesome, though. I liked it. I think maybe because I knew I would never work there again, I appreciated it. But
Yeah.
Nobody
They-
listens.
they think he does a long time, but he gets a big group in, does the like Laser Quest, does the big spiel, then they all get in at the same time,
Yeah.
and by the time the next group is ready, like it's the same time.
No,
Yeah.
they stop listening. They stop listening. They don't. The way to do it is you get a group, you do the spiel, then that group goes in, then you do the spiel. You make sure everybody hears it twice.
He does.
Yeah.
He
So then
goes,
there's
"Did
things
you
in their
hear
head.
my spiel? Did you hear my spiel?" And
But
they're
like
yes,
the problem
I
was
heard it."
he took so long, and he was like, why's Jen mad? And I'm like, well, because the main room got sat too slowly. And he goes, why? And I go, because your spiel was too long. And then he said, no, it wasn't. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I don't really know how to continue
is-
the conversation.
Yeah.
The old brick wall
Yeah.
method.
You're
That's
not really
such
going
a
to meet
great
me.
impression.
Stonewall, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a great impression
I
because he is
All
so
right.
brief.
Oh.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
It's been
It's gonna take a
broken.
Just kidding. You can't just get a fist bump. All
I
right.
didn't get yours.
Well, I'm just saying that's such a great impression of Joe because he is so brief and a man of few words in conversation.
Yeah.
But then he gets at the main room. He jumps up on the counter. He sits there like a camp counselor, and he talks for. We timed it. It was like 3.5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he'll like one guy was in the back not listening and he just had greased hair, this like tall guy, and he goes, "Hey, you want to listen up? Hey, Slick."
Hey, Slick, here, listen to me. I'm telling you the spiel.
Yeah, these people would not shut up during a spiel. It took him about 30 seconds to shut him up, which is an hour. And then they shut up for 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then he continued talking for 2 more minutes until they started talking again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. We kind of made Joe like the collective like focus as like when we were standing waiting to seat people and Joe was doing his spiel, he'd say like no heckling. And heckling is when you shout at a comedian. He's like explaining what heckling is.
He's like here. He planted someone in the lobby to heckle him so he could show everybody
Well,
what
Jess
heckle
did that.
was.
Jess Wellington did that. She was like, "Boo." And he's like, "That's a very good example." And I'm like, "You suck. I hate you." He's like, "All right, these are all examples of like we
Yeah.
made it kind of."
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like when I hear people complaining about it, I'm like, just find a way to make it fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all this job's about.
Yeah, and at
And-
the end we'd be like, "How about Joe for that speech?" You guys do that, and like the whole place would like break into applause.
Wow.
But
you
you got to
know-
kind of like help them, I think.
And they're already standing, so it is kind of a standing
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real protest though. It's like when people don't get past quick enough, they start doing 4-minute spiels.
Yeah.
They start getting pissed.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not getting
yeah.
15 minutes,
This is my set tonight.
I'm doing 4.
I didn't even think about that.
That's what it is. He doesn't want to be here.
But he's
Yeah.
not really making jokes.
No, he's not.
He's making Joe jokes where like what's funny is
JOEKS.
talk about it. But he his jokes are the fact that it is so ridiculously hard to listen to. That spiel of just like, yeah, and heckling, that's when you yell out, even if you talk, even a whisper.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, how do you go that long? Like, I don't even know how. If you told me,
Yeah.
like, do a 4-minute spiel, I'd be like, that'd be tough. I don't know how
Yeah.
to stretch that material.
You're like,
For
where's
sure.
the light?
Yeah.
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 Torio was lighting him.
Oh, that's funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Torio lit Anthony, and Anthony had already been mad about Joe missing the spiel, and Anthony just looked at him like,
How many
I will
times?
bury you in a
You
driveway.
can't get
I
mad.
How many
here.
times have you seen Joe talking to customers and you want to like pull them aside and go, "That's just his voice.
Yeah.
He's not angry."
You want to warn them.
Because
Yeah.
he sounds pissed.
Oh,
and,
I like to play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, like if they want to move seats, I'll be like, I think we could do it.
Yeah.
Let me go ask my
No, they
manager.
can't.
And then he comes in and does that.
They can't move seats. No, I don't
Because
care.
they want to move? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're like, she said we could. And I'm like, I thought we could. And then they're like,
Oh, that's
and Joe's
good.
like, no, you have to sit there.
Yeah. Joe really does not fear being the bad guy.
No,
When
I do
someone's gotta
love
be
that.
firm with the people.
I'll see Joe like about to get himself into a fight, and I'm like, is he even aware
Yeah.
that these like every word he says is a fighting word?
Yeah.
Like everything he says is.
I feel like Joe could fuck somebody up too. Like all the rage comes out finally. You know, his
Maybe.
voice changes.
yeah.
Why would you say that?
or he just gets punched and he's like, "What the hell, man?" And
Yeah.
he just gets punched. What
You
was
gotta
that?
go.
Yeah, he doesn't even feel he gets punched. He's like, "What the hell was that?"
He'd be the most surprising of the door staff to go trans. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Joe?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
the funniest. I guess most not funny.
It'd be hilarious.
But I mean, it would honestly wouldn't be surprising in the way though that it would explain his tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just unrealized.
yeah.
Just living a lie.
Yeah.
Finally, me.
Yeah.
He talks the same.
Right.
He doesn't go through the hormone.
Yeah.
No.
My
He
name's
does, but they don't work.
Yeah, the estrogen.
They're not working. Yeah.
Yeah, call me Jolene. All it's done is make my nipples 7 inches wide, but I didn't get boobs yet.
Joe
The
had
hell?
Joe had the funniest. He was looking. We like sat everyone, and we were waiting for a couple people to come in, and we asked Joe a question. Then Joe like let out a loud fart, and
yeah.
Renee went, "Jesus, was that you?" And he went, "Yeah." And everyone was like, "What the hell?" Joe goes, "I didn't mean for it to happen like that."
And that was 30 seconds of a spiel.
Joe farts like crazy.
Yeah,
I was working at the back door. Joe walks outside and is like, "Yeah, it's all slow in there," and then goes like. And I go, "Did you just fart?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's really slow in there." And
Wow,
just looked away, did not acknowledge. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you are a sociopath.
I
He
like
never farted in front of me.
Yeah,
That's respect.
He farted
Gentleman.
the other day in the main room, and Steve walked in and he goes, "Steve, why'd you do that?" Or sometimes he'll fart and he'll go, "What was that?" Well, I think we gotta oil these doors.
I didn't know he did this so much.
Yeah.
That was the only time I heard him.
I'm concerned about him.
I mean,
yeah.
he just
I think
drinks.
he's eating healthy.
No, he drinks beer and eats burgers every single day.
Yeah.
The other thing
yeah.
about Joe is, no, I'm kidding.
Airbnb, air, beer, and burgers.
Yeah. And now this whole Sharia law thing he's doing is getting weird.
It's
'Cause
wild.
He converted to Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
like,
he
"We need
just
a
did it for
different-
the hat.
Need a different uniform for the lady door guys.
It's weird because
No
cover more.
way.
it's weird because the name he
I'm
chose
glad I
is
got out when I did.
he chose the name Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
And it's odd because
Kareem Abdul.
Kareem
Never
Abdul-
mind. I
Joe
tried to
Bar.
make
Joe
it work.
Bar.
Kareem
Yeah.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Thank
Hello, Joe's Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it. I said that.
I did a good one.
Nice one, Joel.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Whatever, man, dude. I hope one of you has.
No, I'll
fecal
give it to
matter
you.
on your knucks.
This
no,
is
I
what-
don't want it anymore.
This is
It's
what
a-
happens
Come
when you're
on.
in position of power. People start resenting you.
Yeah, I got to get used to that.
Yeah.
I got to get used to that. You got to get used to that. You're not a door guy anymore. You're like a successful.
I'm in
comedian.
development now.
Oh shit.
So
It
is
feels
Joe.
Yeah, well, he will be soon. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels like I thought it wouldn't feel any different because I only worked like 2 shifts in the past 4 months, but
Yeah.
it does feel a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've been acting different.
like how?
I like it. It was funny. The other day, all the main room guys wanted to go up the hill, and they were all like pissed about it.
Oh,
And I was just
yeah.
kind of waiting. I was like, whatever, lock guy goes up, and the lock guy goes up. But they were pissed. And then Jessie was like, holding a beer. She's like, this whole driving people up the hill thing is a new thing.
Yeah.
And everybody's up my ass about this and getting on
Up
me.
my ass and get
and
up
I was
the
like,
hill.
I was like, Jessie, her career really is taking off.
Yeah.
You can tell this work stuff does not touch her anymore.
Can we talk about that? Because when I started working was a very different time. You were already here, I think. You were hired before me, and it was like during the pandemic
reminding me.
times.
Yeah.
And everyone had to wear masks, and we were very underworked. I think you and I worked with like 2 other people for a week because everyone was out of town or sick with COVID.
Very funny.
It was just everyone's phones went in bags, and we had to put the bags. It was just different.
Yeah, Joel was a woman. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Joel was a woman, but
Jovid.
Yeah.
yeah, Jovid. But I remember hearing about the hill rides, and they were like, now you can get a ride up to your car, and it was like a new thing. And now I haven't worked a lot in so long, and I'm working, and everybody's like, we're done with main room, we're ready for a hill ride. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I never heard this before.
Yeah. You
If they-
wait.
Everybody sound like little babies.
Yeah.
They're like, where's my hill ride? I'm like,
Yeah.
you'll get the hill ride when you get the hill.
That is funny. Who started the hill ride?
That's a really good question.
I feel like I always remember hill ride, but I do remember it being the lot guy would call the hill ride. But now, like, everybody who's done with the main room, they'll just text a group chat and be like, hill rides. And then you're in the lot and you're like, no,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, and
Like,
Adam
what about-
Ray had
what?
this awesome show that night. He was dressed up as Dr. Phil, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
hanging in a lot. I'm like, here's a great opportunity. Like, he wanted to hang with everybody. I'm like, let's just hang with Adam. His car was also parked really close to mine, and so I was just waiting. He kept saying, I'm going to leave. So I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just wait till he leaves. I'll take everybody up the hill. But then it was like, let's smoke a joint. We're all like
Yeah.
hanging out. I thought everybody would have a good time, but I guess everybody was just like really upset.
Well, that was the night we got in trouble because the line was taking so long, and it was like there was tension in the main room. So then everyone was like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, they had to wait
Everyone
for the
was
spiel.
very-
They got to
guess
wait
what?
for the hill
Guess
ride.
what? If you want to get out of here, you can walk your ass up the hill.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Which
Yeah, well,
Torio did.
Jesse-
but I also worked so many shifts where I just walked up the hill because I
Yeah.
didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessie was like hammered, and she was like, if you want to get the fuck out of here, get on Bad Friends, faggot. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, maybe open
That
for
was,
Pauly
you know,
Shore.
and
Ever
that's
heard
just-
of him?
And that's just me quoting.
Yeah, no, I get it. You would never say that, but Jesse throws it around a lot.
I've had dicks in my mouth. I say it a lot. Coors Light.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah,
Shout out Coors.
never in my life.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I take that one back that I gave.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know it felt like you did.
It was a false flag.
Torio's not here to protect
What do
you.
you think about
Can't
hill
protect me.
rides?
I like them. I thought they were a right, not a privilege. It's nice to learn
They're
the
a
history.
privilege.
Everything's a privilege.
Everything's
man.
a privilege
Nothing's
here.
a right.
We run the ship.
Yeah.
I feel like we were all hired though after hill rides were a thing. Do you remember?
Yeah, but I think back in the day before us,
Yeah.
it was like that was like a new thing that the door guys were
Right.
like, "Hey, at the end of my shift, I'll bring you up the hill."
Right.
And it was like, I think when people are like, "I'm ready for my hill ride," it makes me want them to wait even longer. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm an
sure.
asshole. But
Yeah.
I would just like, I don't like the whole like,
Entitlement.
yeah, I don't like anybody boss me around.
Right,
I feel
yeah.
like that's why we all get into comedy, so we can like
yes.
do our own thing,
Yeah.
and then you got these guys. But now I know they waited so long for Joe's spiel, and now they gotta wait for the hill ride. It was a
No.
terrible night.
There
for
was
them.
Prius.
Wow, it's just like Nazi Germany. I mean,
I know.
It is the same actually.
Some people
Yeah.
were complaining about that night being so terrible. I'm like, that doesn't sound that
Well,
bad.
when Joe's around, they are in the gas chamber.
that's right. Yeah. Hey. Fuck, it was so good. It took me a while.
Just checking something.
Yeah. Old Joseph Spielbull's over there. Doing the most disgusting experiments on audience members.
That was a stretch. Joseph
No,
Spielbull.
it was great. It was not a stretch at all.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
How was your last night, Jetski?
It was really fun. So I listened to Joe's spiel for hours, and then I went into the secret bar and got drunk.
Yeah, that's right. And then you hung out and did the human pyramid with Dawn.
Yeah,
How was that?
I'm glad there were pictures of it.
That was very exciting. That was a good human pyramid.
Yeah.
It was
There's a
really
lot of
fun.
good vibes in that pyramid.
You know, my
too.
favorite human pyramid is the pyramids in Egypt.
Go on.
It was built by humans,
Oh, that kind of human
Yeah,
pyramid.
What kind
yeah.
of humans?
Egyptians.
It was built by Egyptians.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was the aliens, but agree to disagree.
That's fair. That's
It'd be
fair.
cool if there was just a tomb of like Don Barris in the center of the human pyramid. You got this.
There is, and Hans guards
Fuck.
it. Hans, you know they used to entomb the kings, the pharaohs' servants when they were alive. They would leave
Whoa.
them in there with them to die with the king, so they'd have servants in the afterlife.
Oh,
So
man.
if Don died, they would just entomb Hans in there, and he'd be like, "Yeah, just put the wall up. I'll just get out of here. I'll find out."
yeah, but you know, he positioned Cleopatra to look like she's spitting in his mouth.
Yeah.
That was so fun to end the night like that. And everybody who was still there like came into the OR, and we all just kind of hung out in there. And
Yeah.
he's doing a lot of new shit though since
Yeah.
last time I saw him.
Yeah. Shout out Don. He joined us last episode. It was really fun. He just barged in, was like, "What's going on down here for goodness sake?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the podcast was 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we
Great.
had a good time. He did spill some tea about the pretzel guy. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
I've been hearing about it.
He went on strike.
Can we talk? Really? Did he really?
He was saying that the other guy was not running food and that he wasn't getting paid enough. So then Kevin, the pretzel guy, decided to stop running food and go on strike. And it ended with Richie and all the other managers in the lot while Richie yelled at Kevin. And Kevin was like, "Yeah, but this," and Richie would just go, "Shut up. No."
Yeah.
Because he's been here for like 2 days and he's a pretzel guy. And he's already trying to like...
Well, so
I like
I
Kevin
He
do
the
need
pretzel
to,
listens
guy.
too. He came up to me in the lot and he's like, "Hey, are you still doing the door guy daily?" And I was like, "Yeah, for now." And he's like, "All right, I need to give you a scoop. Don went on this podcast and he's spreading all these lies, and I just want you to know that's not how it is. I never wanted any beef with anybody," and he was really trying to set the record straight.
Yeah.
yeah,
That he just likes everyone who works
he
there.
said the same thing to me. He approached me in the hallway and said, "You got to tell him that all that stuff, that news is 4 years old. None of that is accurate.
Wow.
What Don told you, it's not accurate. Please correct his mistake and let the people know I am not on strike. The servers have been great to me."
And then
But it seems like he's coming from a place of fear.
I interviewed Don about it later for the Door Guy Daily, and Don said nothing bad about him. He said, "I like the guy. I've always liked the guy."
I like Kevin a lot. And just
I do too.
Just to set the record straight, Kevin did come into the kitchen with a gun against his head and said, "I will blow my fucking brains out over all these pretzels if you don't give me a 30-cent raise. I swear to fucking God." Richie tackled him. Kevin fired off some shots, hit Nelia the server in the hip. She went down hard. I took the gun out of his hand. Everything was okay.
Oh my God.
But that's the truth.
Did you
So-
take the gun out and say, "Why are you so salty?"
I took the gun. I said that, and then I put the gun to my head, and everyone was like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't get it
"Cooper."
twisted. Don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it twisted.
Like a pretzel. Don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Fuck.
That was
It was a salt gun, like the ones you shoot flies with. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
the saw gun like flies.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
married.
so much fun today with you guys.
God, what a crew.
Dude, this is the
I feel so
squad,
comfortable.
man.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck is this guy?
Us three, man. This is such a
I'm
good
Zach
crew.
Chapeloni. I'm the host of the Doorcast.
Zach Chapelone, that's
I'm
right.
driving this
Cool.
show.
You're a monster now.
That's awesome, man. How much money do you guys make a month off this?
Like 1,000 things.
A month?
Thanks. So people just send you shit.
Yeah, we get.
Is that where we have a room full of just like couches and lamps? that
Yeah,
people just,
don't look at those things. Those aren't yours.
Yeah.
Those belong to me. I met Jon Bones Jones. I don't even need.
Oh yeah, I did too. Well, I didn't meet him. I saw him. He's a huge
He
guy.
grabbed my shoulders. He's arguably the greatest UFC fighter in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
heavyweight
like
champ.
also like one of the most fearless men. Like when they were in like Brazil, they were like, "Do not go into the favelas," which are of course like the poor areas of Brazil.
Yeah.
They're like, you get robbed and murdered, and then he just like left his security and walked through there alone, shirtless, and like made
Jesus.
friends.
Is that true?
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish
wow.
I could do that.
I mean, when I saw him, I was like, "Oh, this guy's huge,
Yeah.
man." They were like, the security was like wanding him. I'm like, he is the weapon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Whole body.
Disassemble his body.
Yeah.
It's like,
He looks so big. He
Yeah.
looks so much like.
I think I might have seen him. Really big guy.
yeah, I think you have. Yeah.
No, I
I
don't
saw
think
him.
you were there.
he was in.
No?
Did he have gloves on?
No.
And, like tight shorts, no shirt,
Yeah.
no.
barefoot.
He was like.
He wasn't in
He
uniform.
was shockingly giddy. It was his first time at anything comedy related. So he was like, "Can I leave? Is it okay if I like go to another room and just check it out and come back?" And I went, "You're Jon Bones Jones. I'm not going to tell you where you can't
Yeah.
go."
Did you say that to him?
I did.
Did he laugh?
And he grabbed me by the shoulder. Was like, "My guy." He's like, "Dude, you don't understand. My cherry's being popped right now in this club. I've never seen anything comedy related.
Wow.
I've never been to a club or a show."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Dude, security will take you to the. I think roast battle
That's
was
funny
still
too.
going on.
Security will take you.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it. It's like in our comedy world, we're like, oh, it's real tough to break in. You know, people aren't nice. But it's like he broke into the UFC. So
Yeah.
he's around like very tough acting, posturing guys
Yes.
all the time, like friends with like Conor McGregor. and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're friends, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Like those kinds of guys. So you go into a comedy club and he's like, oh shit, like a bunch of fucking pussies. This is awesome. Like you guys
Yeah.
just want to have fun. That's so good. You
Yeah.
guys don't fight ever. Like that's crazy.
He did seem like he was ready to just hang out and have a good time and not have to
Oh
Yeah.
my
fight
God.
someone.
What if
Ask-
we told him about Joe Spiel and he walked in and was like, I heard about your spiel.
Put him in an armbar.
Oh
He
my
just grabs Joe off the counter, just starts rolling.
Joe's like, "You got a
Right.
problem there, hot shot? You're not listening to my spiel."
Yeah. Yeah. Hey there, Bones.
Hey, Bones.
But then, like-
you got ears?
John punches Joe in the face and Joe doesn't react.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Jon Jones punched me in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell this guy is. Fights in
would-
an octagon, not even a square.
Off.
Yeah,
Get
why
out
don't
of
you
here.
fuck off. What if we put John in Lot and see how many people ask for hill rides?
There we go.
Yeah.
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 I'm
What I
ready
order-
for my hill ride.
Yeah, run your ass up there, you little bitch.
Yeah. He'd make us do a workout.
Yeah,
He'd put
carry
weight-
this tire while you're at it.
Right.
There was a.
I think you coined them hill rides though,
Did you?
which I really appreciate.
What?
Damn, shout out Cooper.
Maybe not. I thought
did
you
what?
Coined
coined
the
it
phrase.
hill rides because it used to be like, hey guys, I'm ready to take you up the hill. Like the lot person would say
Yeah.
that, or like, are you guys ready to go up the hill? But I think you coined it hill rides.
I like to coin phrases. I might
you're
have
a
done that. I
phrase
like
coiner.
to coin phrases, and I don't get a lot of credit for it, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Because
Man.
it's funny now when like people are demanding their hill ride.
Right. You're like,
Yeah.
you didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
until
Maybe-
I've-
Trademark it.
Just
Maybe
sounds
that was
so
the death
soft.
of it. Maybe I gave it a name, and then people started holding it like a gem.
Or
Yeah.
you do trademark it and they owe you money every time they text it in the chat.
5 cents, though.
I think you should raise it.
Yeah.
10 cents.
especially
Yeah.
with their
25, a quarter. Everyone's got a
Funny
quarter.
asses.
We
Not
I felt
anymore.
bad one time when I called it going up. Do you remember that? Justin?
Oh, you really
Oh my
confused me.
God.
I went up to
I was like, what's he talking
I was like,
about?
"Do you want to
ready to
go
go
up?" And she was
up.
in the main room. She's like, "Right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're all
Oh,
going
I
up."
forgot about
And
that
you were
for
like,
real.
"All the door guys are going up right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she followed me into the OR, and I was like, "Who else needs a ride?" And she was like, "Dude, don't ever call it." She was like, "My heart was
I
racing,
thought we were
like,
going up on
stoked to go
stage.
perform."
Yeah, you got to.
Who's up next?
I couldn't believe it. Did you think I was that excited to get my car?
Yeah, I did. You're like, "All right."
I mean, you're a pretty smiley person. If
Yeah.
anybody's going to be really excited to get their car,
You're generally that.
I was like,
excited.
really? We're all going?
I thought it was a bit. I'm like, "Yeah, we're all going." You're
Yeah.
like, "That's so fun." Who okayed this?
this has never happened.
It never happens. But I heard when Don was in Austin, a lot of door guys got a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to do a spot in the OR, which was pretty fun. A little Fallout action.
Kevin got up.
No, he
he?
didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I know one of the waiters did.
Yeah,
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah. But Kevin did too.
Kevin did too?
Kevin
I
got
didn't
it?
know he did stand up as well.
Yeah.
That's why he's here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid to say much more because I know he listens.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's
We love
probably
you, Kevin.
Screaming at his podcast player.
Me and Kevin got good rapport. I drove him up the hill. He said, "Let me know if you need anything," which
Yeah.
means pretzels.
And you saved him
Yeah.
from that shootout.
Yeah.
I've known Kevin a long time. We've been
shooting himself.
We've been buddies for a while now. I like him. He likes the Clash. I like the Clash. We talk about it.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He went in and because Don was out of town, he was just shouting at every other comic to show their cock. Like Frank
That's so
Castillo.
Wow.
Like, show your cock, man.
Wow.
Frank's
He was
like,
like, what?
I don't.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Hey, man. Yeah, we should talk about Frank's drug use. It's really been worrying all
He's
of
been
us.
doing on the butt. He's putting weed up his butt.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He has that like portable dabber, but it
Yeah.
kinda, it points.
Yeah.
You can
For
fit
the
it up an
air.
anus.
You
easily.
can fit fully up a butt, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I asked him if
Someone
he
else
would
has
put it
to
up
like
his
the
butt
butt.
and I could suck it out of his mouth.
Oh, that's
Take
fine.
And then he
it
said
like
no,
that.
like an asshole.
Yeah.
And he goes ass to
Yeah.
mouth all the time with that thing. He goes.
God,
up
the
butt
host
and
has
then-
his fucking
I'm
ringer
sorry,
on. Can
guys,
you
that's
believe
so
that?
It's his
unprofessional
mom
of
being
me.
nice.
I don't give a
I gotta
fuck.
check in on my mom.
Is
Which
she
is what
okay?
he calls his
Yeah,
wife.
she's fine for now. Yeah, mama.
Your mom is fine. Good looking lady.
She's fine.
Yeah. Janice Chapelone.
There was a wait, what'd you call her?
Janice.
Janice.
Janice?
What's
Yeah.
her name?
My mom?
Yeah, what's her name?
You know who we're talking
We're not
about.
sharing that on the podcast,
Yeah.
on the Doorcast.
You're not going to say your mom's full name.
No, I can't.
Katie Lyden. That's my mom's full name. What's your mom's full name?
Celia Humphrey Jimenez.
What's your mom's full name?
Kim Johnson.
I don't believe you guys. This could be like a trio thing.
You think I
Look
think
her
that
up.
fast?
She's on TikTok.
Your mom's on
And
TikTok?
only TikTok. I don't know why.
I don't know why you guys did middle names though. I'm not that crazy.
Well, my mom's her last name is hyphenated. It was from her previous husband.
I didn't do middle names, but my mom's middle name is Mary.
Dude, don't do that.
You guys.
But what's her maiden name?
Lorenz.
And what's your childhood dog name?
Bella.
And your street you grew up on?
Cass.
Favorite
high school
subject
did
in
you go
So Bella Cass would be your porn name. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or it
Dude,
could
that's
be
really that's hot.
Yeah.
or it'd be Boots Cass because that was our first
That's
pet.
not
It was
as
a
hot.
cat.
Ooh.
Like a
Boots. Porn star
I
named
like
Boots.
that.
a
Yeah.
pirate themed.
But he never wears shoes.
Boots Cass.
We had a crazy guy get his literal boots or shoes taken from him and thrown onto like a roof.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a crazy guy that kept coming up to the patio and shouting stuff. I don't know if you heard about this. He got like thrown out. And I asked what was going on or who the guy was, and someone, I can't remember who was working, but they said, "Oh yeah, that guy's been coming like every 2 weeks." And his burns were like very specific. He's just like, "This place was more fun when Rogan was here. Now it's just Burr and a bunch of hacks." And Torio's like sipping a beer up front. He's like, "He's not wrong." And then he would,
Marin's new stuff is lackluster.
Yeah.
He's just like really deep in it.
so he would, yeah, he was just firing off on everyone, and then would run away. And then like 20 minutes would go by, and then he'd come back and just start shouting
Yeah.
again.
Where would he run to? Do you think?
I think just like across the street, down the hill, like by the by the Pendry, or like, and then come back.
He's like writing new jokes.
Yeah. He's just really pissed. He's like, "Can you believe Mark Norman just got passed here?"
Yeah.
God. But really, give it up for Bruce and Kelly. I mean, that's great. It's like, this guy really knows a lot
Was
about
it you in costume? Was it you wearing boots?
What?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Cooper.
it was me.
Yeah.
On my nights off, I like to come here. I get professional makeup done on my face, so I just look like another guy. Dick out, also with penis prosthetics. And I just,
So we can't recognize your penis?
I mean, everybody would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't.
And
Have
wood is a double entendre.
Oh. Hey, have you ever covered up your eyebrows?
Have I ever covered them up?
No. Have you ever covered up your eyebrows like
Cooper, I forgot. This is
prosthetically?
your-
I feel like you'd be unrecognizable.
Get with the program.
Okay, yeah.
The program.
No, it's actually impossible.
Try it.
Do you remember the California wildfires?
I remember that.
They tried to cover up my eyebrows.
He actually does cover them up. They go
There's
from
more?
here to the forehead.
There's
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. No, that's I have hair all over my entire
That's
face.
how it ended. The fire was like, "Whoa, we're done."
Yeah.
Turning back.
Yeah, it started touching my eyebrows, but they wouldn't burn, so it stopped. Yeah. They were like, just walk into it. And I was like, okay. I didn't have anything to do. I wasn't booked that night, so I walked into the California
So you
wildfire.
walked into a wildfire.
If I'm not booked, I will walk straight into a wildfire. Like,
Yeah, that
no
is-
question.
Book
Yeah.
this
Book
guy.
Cooper. Book him.
Yeah, seriously, book me. I might die.
Clip that.
They were trying to hold me back from the man at Burning Man last year. That's,
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the man,
Always keeping us.
Always
down.
keeping us down.
The Bandit Burning Man.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
A
About
guy
that
did
man.
do that. He did run into
Traffic.
no, the Burning Man at Burning Man.
Really?
Yeah, I was
He
listening.
wanted to be the Burning Man.
I was listening to another equally as successful podcast, The Honeydew with Ryan Sickler. It's a lot more successful, like way more.
Yeah, they're
equally
huge.
Yeah, we got the
first,
joke.
so I
No, we
feel
were
like-
joking with you, though.
Yeah, I was completely kidding.
We had
but,
a good
you didn't
joke.
say
Us
anything.
three, we were.
Yeah,
Are you guys an entity? I don't
Yes.
understand.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
Get with it, man.
But he had Harlan Williams on, and Harlan said that he saw a man run into the Burning Man.
Fuck.
And Harlan Williams never lies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing like telling
yeah.
stories from other podcasts.
I thought that guy's name was Willie Wipeout from Bakersfield.
It is.
Sometimes it is.
Oh, okay.
Harlan
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I love how much his bits don't end. One time I was showing people to the front row when Harlan was on stage, and I didn't want to walk all the way up to the front row, so I just pointed at the front row. And then right when I pointed, Harlan goes, "Please don't point, sir. It's rude."
Yeah, I love that.
And then he walked out after a set, and I was going to do a bit with him where I was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry for pointing. I know that's like one of the first rules of comedy. You don't point." And I couldn't even finish my sentence where he just goes, "Geez, guy, I was joking. God." And then he rolled his eyes and walked away.
I love that. I love that. Harlan Williams is one of my favorites.
He doesn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
you.
He doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he was joking.
I don't know. It's weird because he got out.
hardly ever joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know if he knows all of our names, because he's kind of like in and out. He's doing
Yeah.
his thing.
But he
whatever.
calls me Guy, like he knows me.
Well, he walked out and he goes, "Hey, is that guy Zack Chapeloni here?" And I go, I think he might be working in the neighborhood. He goes, "Jesus." And he got back in his car and left. And that's why he's been missing his spots. It's the days that you work.
No way.
Yeah.
Because I've been asking people if Harlan's here, and they say, "Of course he's not."
Stop asking
You're
so
here.
many fucking questions,
I
dude. That's
ask a
rule
lot.
number
I just
one.
feel like communication's important. At the
Seriously.
store.
Just run into the Burning Man and burn
yeah,
yourself up.
Jesus Christ.
That wasn't even a
Damn.
joke, though. That was
Pretty
just like
funny, but I
a
respect
thread at
it.
my
Yeah,
life.
we don't care.
We pound truths too.
Just wanted to end.
Yeah.
We pound truths.
Pound of truth is what our new show is called.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
The main problem at the store has usually been Chris Riggins because he's been like
Yeah.
kind of acting.
Finally.
I mean, he's been acting out a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been hoping
Like,
somebody brought it up.
He's
That's
kind
my
of.
brother from the Bay, dude. Don't ever talk about Chris.
He doesn't
He-
talk about you like that.
You know what's weird is he goes,
fine.
"I
Yeah,
love
he's been
everything
starting
about the
shit.
Bay. I love the Golden Gate, the Bay Bridge, the
always
barge."
talking about the
sourdough. He
bridges.
loves clam
He-
chowder.
Yeah, I mean, he mostly talks about the transportation, either public or private.
Yeah,
but
BART.
he goes, the one thing I don't like about the Bay is Zachary Chapeloni, which is your full name.
yeah, him
Yeah.
and Harlan Williams have that in common.
Yeah.
They're both hilarious comics, so I respect their opinions.
Yeah, I don't know. Chris has a weird. I don't know what you did to Chris, but he
Yeah.
does not
Yeah.
like.
I did nothing but love him unconditionally. Same thing I do with Harlan. Same thing I do with all you guys.
Maybe it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're needy.
I love from
Zach
afar.
Chappa needy.
I don't even need it.
Yeah, because when we came today, you were like, "Thanks so much for doing the
Yeah.
podcast. Like, I really needed this, and like, my wife doesn't like me." And we were like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
if I
and I'm
said
not
that.
trying to
yeah.
be mean or anything, but my first thought when you greeted me was "fuck off."
"Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I said fuck
yeah.
off.
No, my first
That was
thought, but I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's your thoughts. You can't control them.
yeah, I
yeah.
can't control
Yeah.
them.
That's
I
totally
can't
fine.
say the things that I think when I see you, but
And I appreciate that.
but I could bring if we could find Riggins, he could come on here and say the word that I'm thinking of.
I would."
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he'd probably direct it to you because he really doesn't like you.
But he's
Yeah.
nowhere to be found because Dave Chappelle's trapped him in a cage.
That's right.
yeah,
right, and
he
which I think is
fun.
fucked
It's
up.
a very
Frankly,
nice cage.
carry
It's a
on.
golden cage,
Oh,
but
what are you
still
gonna
a
do?
cage.
Yeah, it is gold, and
It's
he
a
gets
very good
snacks in
cage.
there,
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like I don't know if you know if you know like the myth of Sisyphus. He was trying to roll the rock up the hill, and kept
but
falling
kept
down. He
falling
kept.
down.
That's kind of
Yeah,
like
Zach
you,
knows about
And he
Sisyphus.
That's-
Yeah.
that I don't even
That's-
understand that.
It's a
That's
SP.
just
Well, no. I'm gonna
stated fact.
I'm gonna explain because you interrupt a lot.
Jesus.
But
Right.
like
I mean,
Yeah,
this
whose podcast is this?
Jetski
Yeah.
interrupted you.
this
there,
whole
though.
I don't know about that.
Okay, fact
I mean,
man.
review the tape.
I just-
But I feel like that whole kind of rock up the hill keeps someone down. You just can't do it. It's kind of like you trying to just interact on a daily basis. It's like
Yes.
we
Yeah.
see you and it's like it's
Yeah.
so much effort.
And the rock
Right.
falls down, and you're like, "Hill rides, anybody?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
trying to help my
And
door
you-
guys get to their cars.
And you always come up and you're like, "Hey, do you want a crystal geyser?" And we're like, "They're fucking free in the back." Like,
Yeah, but they're really good.
And you're like, "Just trying to help out." And
Yeah.
it's like,
I don't-
bah, 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 it's
Yeah.
like what
I
you
don't say
wanted.
why.
Act
Water?
like you've been there.
I don't think I call them crystal geysers.
You
Just
call
say
them geysers.
I
and
think the
it's
thing is
crazy.
you don't think, and that's what we're getting to.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
cool this is taking a hiatus. I think we could all, especially you,
Yeah.
take some
Why is
moments
it-
to think.
Taking a hiatus is like your wife. She doesn't like you, or like why is it?
It's
taking
a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
get her to like me again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on
Just-
top of that, I
just like
I just want her to be able to like again.
What exactly is a hiatus?
You guys
Frank's
touched this.
Couldn't
asshole.
do it. I couldn't.
Frank's ass.
That was
See,
so good. I
you
went
guys-
high five on
you
that,
guys-
dude.
You guys,
Us three have such a good rapport.
It's
guys-
crazy.
yeah.
We're just
I booked you.
drinking.
I booked you because
Yeah.
I knew you'd have the rapport.
Okay, don't need to take credit.
This is
but-
so fun.
I just feel like
I
I'm
mean,
a part of
this
this.
is like 75% fun. Like
Yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
a really great.
Some announcements we have to make.
Yeah,
and
3/4 fun.
But the rest.
But actually, though,
Yeah.
why is there a hiatus?
Well,
And what is a hiatus?
so
Frank's asshole. Flip it.
clip it? You just okay. Well, it's a hiatus. Is just like a break. We're gonna
Hyenas.
hyenas is like a dog of Africa that's actually more
And why
closely
are we
related.
taking a hiatus?
Why are we taking a hiatus? Well, I think that we collectively as door guys need to like come together and put in our 2 cents and make it like all of ours. You know, I
Yeah,
want to
that's
get everyone
everybody's been
involved.
trying to do that since the dawn of door guys. It'll never happen.
Yeah.
Really? Is that
I
been
hear
the-
that you're
What
just
is
unloading responsibility.
insurmountable
This
task?
is what you do. You go home, think about what you want. Like really think about it. Get a list. I'm being
Yeah.
real right now.
Yeah.
Picture it how you want it.
Yeah.
Have the meeting. Entertain everybody's ideas.
Yeah.
And then when nobody can come to an agreement, just do the thing you thought of.
Pound
Okay.
for being real.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
unlike
the
Zack.
advice.
Yeah, pound for being.
Thank you.
Take it back.
That would
Take it back. No,
we
take it
barely touched.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
great,
we touched
great.
though. We for sure touched. Jetski touched.
Yeah,
like
but it
a
wasn't all
pinky.
4 fingers because the ring is blocking some of your hand.
It was just barely 1 finger, but
I don't care.
counts.
By the way,
Oh, look.
Zach Chapeloni is my nigga.
Hey,
Don't ever
See, he
disrespect.
puts
Who's
my in
this?
front of it,
Michael?
and that's
The
love.
The word I was
That's-
thinking of.
He put my in front of it, and that's how you know it's love.
That's
Yeah.
that's not Chris.
That's
Yeah. That was AI.
that
We
was
got
Cooper
AI.
throwing his voice.
Wow.
That
So
is
you're
not
taking
Chris.
a hiatus to get the AI more dialed in.
Yeah, my AI is right now. It's doing everything I want it
Yeah.
to do.
What if all you did was just get 3 robots that just all they said was like, "I love being on the podcast with you, Zach," and you're like,
I
Thank
love
you.
you,
Yeah.
Zach.
"What
You
is
do
wrong
great
with the
work,
podcast though?"
Zach.
Because it's not like good, but like what's
not so bad?
Like what's to fix? Like this is fine.
Well, I don't think it's broken, but I think. Well, I mean, we can talk about this later, but I think.
So don't fix it.
Ooh, no,
Well,
fix it. Fix
well,
it.
well, Comedy Store Studios is going through some changes right now.
Brian.
Brian is coming in, and so
I like
Yeah,
Brian.
Why'd you say it like that?
That's the change. Is
Brian.
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 No, I said Brian. That's the
yeah,
change.
sorry, I
and I
forget. It's
and I
just your
like
face.
Brian a lot. I did think it was weird the other day when he brought a whip and started hitting door guys and went hi-ya!
Why was that
and
weird?
he was like, "There's changes coming."
That's
and
his
I thought,
hiatus. Hiatus.
Yeah.
Hiatus.
Yeah, but Brian's great.
He's a very nice guy. I like him a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, so just getting on the same page with the new group and people that are going to be working here. And
Hold on, he's calling. Hello,
Brian is?
Brian? Yeah, what's a hiatus? It's actually hiatus, he said. I don't know
That's
why
what I was saying.
misheard
Did he
that.
hang up on you?
he
it's
just
like-
told you what it was and hung up.
Yeah.
He's very busy.
Yeah,
he's
he's
revamping
busy.
the whole podcast
Yeah,
studio.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And so I want us to be a part of that. I want to be clear. This isn't a soft cancel.
I think you should call it window cast. Just
Should we do it in the OR window?
yeah, I was thinking ironically,
Zach
but
just had a
that's
bug on
great.
his face like an idiot. Jesus
I mean, the
Christ.
listeners
Oh my God,
wouldn't have
listen to
noticed.
my-
What
Okay.
country is this?
God,
Christ, you got bugs on your
Jesus.
face.
Well, this just happened.
Feeling homesick? My God.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it reminds me of Morocco a little bit.
Maracas.
Morocco's.
You ever been?
Yeah.
You go a lot as a kid?
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
All kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Name
what?
one thing if
Yeah.
you've actually ever been.
That doesn't have to do with food.
There's some goats that live.
What's
and
the
you
main
don't eat
religion
them.
over there?
You've never been there.
Please say Catholic.
They do have a Catholic population.
No, he said main religion.
Maine?
Yeah. What's the main one?
Well, I mean, they're all Sharon, I think.
Sharon?
Who's
They're
sharing?
sharing.
Osborne?
What's like the dominant religion?
I would say it's a predominantly Muslim.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's totally
That's
fine.
okay, Zach.
yeah.
Jeez, you
Okay.
sound like
I'm
I'm
apologetic.
stoked about that.
It's weird how you like really didn't.
You didn't want to say
you were like,
that.
well, you said
not a
please say
bad word.
Catholic.
I'm Muslim. I was doing a joke.
I felt bad.
This is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't want to
Right?
disappoint you.
Is that part getting revamped? The comedy part? Because it seems like we can't make
Yeah,
jokes
we got to
anymore.
revamp that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for making this podcast just fly by.
Oh, we
It's
have
not
time.
over yet.
Yeah, no, we have 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh
I'd
my
actually,
God.
well, no, we have 17, and I think we're going to
Feels
do about
Been an
45
hour.
minutes more.
Yeah.
40,
good
well,
to
I
you?
think we got to
Yeah.
get to. I have to work though. I think I'm the only one working tonight.
What are you working tonight?
I'm
Why
working
do-
in
wait,
the original
why do you-
room.
Why do you say it like that?
Yeah.
I'm the only one working.
No, Cooper.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's big
you think-
potluck.
you
You don't
think
think that's
you're
work?
Better than us?
Yeah, but you're not clocking in. Like I have to clock in.
I'm not allowed to clock
But
in
he's getting a
anymore.
check for the time that he's spending hosting
Sure.
potluck.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm working way harder like all night. Like you just have to go
Yeah.
like, what's your name? Bah,
Yeah.
bah, 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 bah. And I have to like uplift the spirits of some of the worst comedians.
And he's
in the
carrying
entire
this
world.
fucking podcast right now.
Yeah, no, I appreciate. That's why I booked you guys because you're very strong.
But I feel like Sisyphus,
Yeah. Yeah.
How
ro-
so?
just trying to roll Zack up the hill and
Yeah.
just pushing me back down. You know?
Yeah.
Hill rides.
Hill rides.
Really? Yeah.
That was beautiful how it all tied together.
Yeah. Of course, I tie everything together, like your mom's feet.
My mom's feet.
She likes it. Come on.
I don't think she was
Come
into
on.
that.
Why'd your parents come to this country?
My parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cooper lets your parents come.
My mom, my dad was from this country.
Because you said, okay, well, you said your mother was a slave in Morocco.
Yeah, she was a servant. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So she didn't get paid.
She didn't get paid for her servantry. She couldn't leave either. So that's the slave.
She had to
part.
escape.
She had to escape.
Who did she serve? Like a rich land baron?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. As a child.
I
And
love
she
Red
didn't
Baron.
like it?
She didn't love it. Yeah, I know. It was weird. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, thank God. What a story of triumph.
Is that why you're
know.
so
And now-
spoiled?
and now
because
you
your
do,
mom suffered so much, she tried to give you a great life, and you take it for granted?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
actually exactly right.
It must be
yeah.
weird for her to see this and be like,
See the Doorcast?
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird for her to see it. I don't think she's ever
Yeah.
seen
Your
it.
mom would
Oh, I've
never
been-
take a hiatus
Singer.
It's just interesting to like,
She just works
She works all the time.
through it.
it must
Yeah.
be interesting to like escape slavery and then your son's like, I do a podcast, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't talk like that, though.
Like my mom cut hair.
Yeah.
So you would naturally.
My dad did come here under the seat of a van, and now I get to have anxiety.
Yeah, see?
Do you think he was anxious under the van?
Probably not. I think he was just like, I'm getting there. He had a fucking goal,
Yeah.
and he was.
And
And then
doing
he
it.
watches you be anxious. and
Yeah,
he's
me,
like,
I'm like, I can't call the fucking gas company.
Hey, right.
My dad was a rocket scientist.
Really?
Yeah. And I just quit my job.
Damn. Was your dad actually a rocket scientist?
Yeah.
Did he work on your rocket? Because it's taken off.
Oh, thank
There it is. Nothing like supporting your friends.
you. It feels scary
Your
quitting
friends.
Your
because
friends.
Your
everyone's congratulating me for quitting, but it's like this might not pan out.
Yeah.
yeah, but
I feel
that's
like
obvious.
it will.
I feel
But-
confident that it will.
Thanks. I just
Yeah.
wanted to hear you all say that.
I'm not
clip that.
pandering for a one single
I
fist bump
wasn't
either.
worried until Zach was confident about it, because we all
I
know what his
know.
record is with
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah, right.
Yeah, it was really weird because when Jesse was like, you know, like I'm starting a headline now, I can't even really work at the store enough, and I'm making enough money not to. And we were all like, yeah, that makes total sense. And then Zach was the one guy to be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
and it was
about
like,
that.
Why would
Why
you?
did I say? When did I say that?
All the time.
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
did you
like-
say that?
When did you not?
I don't think I
Yeah.
did.
When did you?
You
say
don't
that?
think, and that brings us back to the problem.
I just
yeah,
don't think.
yeah. I mean,
I got to start thinking.
yeah.
I mean, if you want Chris Riggins to like you, then yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Because
what?
he really doesn't.
Yeah, he fucking hates you.
Well, no, but he came in and said he liked me.
He told me
that
he
was
wished he
AI.
didn't
We've
work a
already
lot.
talked about that.
Just, like Chris was like, as a father, if Zach was my son,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Kill myself.
He said that.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
he said
How
that.
could I know
He
what he
told
was
me
gonna
he'd kill my. He said if Zach was my son and I was his father,
Yeah.
I would kill my son.
That's wild. He had
Oh.
that discussion with all of you, but when he changed his mind.
I think he can confide in me a little different because we're
Yeah,
a lot of people.
I see.
Yeah,
And-
and,
and-
he
and,
speaks
you
to
know-
women. He's more comfortable talking to women.
Right.
And Chris is a God-fearing man. He was like, when Abraham brought Isaac up to the rock to kill God, and then God said no, I bet if the son was Zach, even after God said no, he still would have killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, God was
Right.
like, I didn't make that one.
right.
Yeah.
God, yeah, that's right. God didn't make me. Yeah, this has been like a really fun episode. I feel like we're getting into the culture.
Hey,
of the
where's
Comedy
Big Bad
Store.
Brad at? You guys seen that guy in a while?
Big
Yeah,
Brad
he's
Brad?
around. Brad's around.
Big bad Brad.
He's
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Sometimes Brad comes with 2 girls.
No, he doesn't.
Women.
Allegedly.
Women.
No,
Oh,
at
they're-
the
no,
they're
he
both
comes
with-
with 2 girls.
at the same
girls-
time.
Oh, never.
At the same
okay,
damn
great,
time.
Great. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
and
one-
you always say, "Are those 2 girls?" And he goes, "At the same damn time."
Yeah. He said another one.
Wow. Wow.
Jake Khaled.
Brad and DJ Khaled hang out a surprising amount. That dude's in Florida like half the time.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I heard
a
that.
lot of.
I
things are
heard that
getting
Brad and
distorted.
Morgan got Andrew Dice Clay leather jackets recently. like Eleanor was in the lot and she's like, hey, come on, whatever. She brought him to their trunk and she like gave Morgan and Brad 2 of Dice's old leather jackets.
That makes sense because he has so many fucking leather jackets. Like one time Dice told a story where he went into a leather shop and the guy was like, oh, dude, I love you so much. Like you can take anything you want. And then Dice slowly took every single jacket in the entire. He took every single
Even
thing.
the stalls.
He took like $45,000 of leather.
No
Yeah.
way.
Like he just went in, would get a bunch, go back to his car, get more, drive it home, come back, just took the entire thing.
That's
wow, he's
awesome.
making trips.
Yeah.
That's power.
One time he went to a slaughterhouse and they gave him 30 cows.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why I said that, Zach?
Oh, I got it.
Because leather is made from cows.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
They gave it to him raw.
Yeah. Raw leather.
Yeah. From
Hey, can
farm to body.
Can I plug my shows?
You can absolutely do whatever you want.
Okay, because I need your advice too. I'm doing my first weekend. Thursday, I'm in Salt Lake City. Friday and Saturday, I'm in Vegas. All the shows are Wise Guys. But this is the first time I'm flying out on my own. I can't bring anybody I can't afford to. So I'll be like, I won't be like alone if you're a creeper out there. But
Poor.
She has a gun.
or- yeah, I have a gun, but I'll be paired up with locals.
It's a salt gun.
What do you guys have advice for me?
For going out alone and doing those shows?
Bring an iPad.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to shows where
I'm not on my period.
a bunch
Oh.
of people love you and excited for your career, and there will be one guy that's a little creepy, and you'll get walked to your car by the staff, and then you'll go home and have a great time.
Is that what happens to you?
Yes.
I would say have your key out like when you go. Oh my
What
god.
the
so-
fuck?
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
I'm gonna just take this.
Go figure.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. Hello?
Hello. Hey. Hello. Can
Hi-
you hear me?
Yes.
I know
Who
who
is
that
this?
Hey, is this Zach?
This is Zach of the Doorcast.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, it's Tom Dreesen.
Tom Dreesen.
He's
Wow.
always calling in.
Hey, how's it going?
That's
awesome.
great, man. Thanks for calling into the show.
Oh, no problem. So, hey, just real quick, I don't want to bother you too much. So I was talking at lunch just a few days ago with August Hamilton. He gave me the phone number of a different guy named Luke. And then I gave Luke a call. He gave me your phone number, said that if I was looking to put in my avails for this week, I'd talk to you.
Oh, no. Well, I wouldn't. I don't think I can put in your veil. I don't do that job. I'm actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, Tom. I can.
Oh, it's no problem. You know, whenever I first started comedy, you used to have to put in your avails on a stone tablet.
Wow.
I don't believe that's Tom Dreesen.
When did you start
can he
comedy?
Can he do a Tom joke?
It's a kind of an interesting question because people. So officially, I'm 83 years old, but what people don't realize is that on a lot of these things you fill out, there's only 2 number spots. So I'm actually 830 years old.
Hey, Tom.
Okay.
So I've been doing
I don't think
comedy
that's
about
Tom.
600 years.
Wow. That's.
That'd be crazy if we called him.
Actually, so big
Do you think he knows what
is people say Christopher Columbus actually discovered America, but no, that was me because I was just looking for somewhere to do my act.
Holy shit. That's
Hey.
so cool, man.
I walked over. I was on an ice bridge.
The Bering Strait or whatever was.
Very straight. Walked over.
Wow.
A couple Playboy clubs back then, and you know, back whenever I first started comedy.
Yeah.
When I first started comedy, they didn't pay you in money.
They didn't pay you in money? Would you?
No, the first time I ever did comedy, I was given an orange.
Wow. Were you? Is that good or does that?
It's not good for me. Here, hold on. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of work right now.
Can I ask Tom a question?
Yeah, can
That
any
Tom-
of us
Tom-
get in
Tom-
on this,
some of
Zach?
the
You're
people here
hogging
have
the whole
questions.
conversation. It's crazy.
Hold
Tom?
on. What exactly is going on?
We're doing the podcast.
Tom, I have a question. My name's Cooper Lyden. I'm a door guy. I'm a door guy. You might remember we tugged on each other's cocks in the public bathroom one time for a little bit and talked about. I'm a door guy.
Second. There's been a few of those situations.
Oh my God, it is Tom Dreesen.
my
That's
God.
crazy.
But-
I thought that was like an impression or
No,
something.
I just wanted to ask. Zach has been having trouble kind of making friends at the store, and a lot of people kind of don't like him. Do you have any advice for him?
Yeah, I'm starting to find
So
out.
here's what I did.
Well, I have
went
friends here.
When I was making friends at the Comedy Store, this is a true story. One of my best friends was a man named Steve Lubetkin.
Okay, I've heard that name.
Yeah, what's he up to now?
Was a guy, and so during the strike, Steve
He's a
Lubetkin
mummy.
said, "Hey, I'm not getting a fair shake, so I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna stick around too long." And I said, "Steve, I won't come back to the Comedy Store till you do." That night, what's he do? He climbs up to the top of the Ondas, he jumps off,
Oh my god.
dies.
No way.
And so I waited 40 years to go back to the comedy club, and I said, that's been long enough. I didn't even really like that guy in the first place.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What you got to do, young man, is
Yeah, was
stab
that-
everybody in the back, and you got to not even think about nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say jump off
Yeah,
the
you know, when I
Ondas,
first
which I
came
think is
to
where
the-
they
when
were.
I first came-
Zach, why do you think so little of us?
When I first came to the Comedy Store, it wasn't easy like you guys have it now. I had to sleep in my car for 45 minutes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
Thank
I
you.
potluck one week, and I said, Mitzi, I would love to be a paid regular. She said, no. And then I came back the next week and told her the same thing, and she said, fine.
Wow.
It wasn't as easy. It wasn't easy like you guys have it.
No, now it's tricky. Yeah, now it's easy.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm actually at work right now. Oh, what a delicious ice cream cone. Oh, what a delicious ice cream cone.
Oh,
Oh, what a delicious ice cream cone.
Oh, you're skipping out.
are you doing one of those lives? Are you like a
so my
TikTok
my
live
showed
stream?
me, this TikTok live, and I'm supposed to act like a person with a dented head, and I'm making a lot of money.
right? And they give you gifts. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
You've
very strange.
you've seen that.
Yeah, that's great, man. Tom, congrats on the new career, man. And thanks for
no
calling
problem.
in.
Yeah, you know, things are different now. I've been on television over 5,000
Can we
times.
we got to wrap this up.
I feel like you've turned the episode around, Tom, but unfortunately, we're coming to the end.
Coming to the end of what?
The episode of this
So what?
podcast. It's a show.
What do you mean?
You're on like TV. You're on TV, Tom.
Oh, I'm on TV.
Yeah.
Then I can add that to my collection of TV credits.
That's right. But we are gonna have to cut to a
I'm gonna
commercial
take a time
break.
and list them right now.
Oh no.
Everything BET.
Oh, we're going through a tunnel.
Sorry, Tom. Congrats on BET. We gotta go. But
Gotcha.
we'll plug you, man.
I'd love to come back in the podcast. You know, you gotta,
Just hang up,
All right.
Zach.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Pussy.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Tom.
Joe
I
Maurice.
just- can I just-
yeah, go
can
ahead.
I just say something?
Yeah.
So
That was really
the
fun.
guy, I don't know if you guys know this, and I hate to say this, but the guy who called it wasn't Tom Dreesen, it was Bruce Gray, our friend and comedian.
What?
So yeah, and you can look at his recent, it was just Bruce. So like we do this whole podcast and like we're kind of starting to warm up to Zach, and
Yeah.
then
He fooled
You were
us?
starting to
he
warm up.
pulls the
He-
wool over
Can I
our
say,
eyes.
even when Bruce isn't here, he can just monologue through a whole episode.
yeah.
Hold on, Joe Maurice is calling.
Very funny, but that is Joe. That's actually Joe.
Yeah,
I
he is
think.
farting again. Who's on the phone
What
now?
is that bit? I got.
Somebody,
Gotta hang up, Joe.
I got a.
I can't figure this out.
who's that?
Hello.
hello? What's up?
Hey, what?
It's Chris. It's Chris Riggins. Yo, I was riding down the street and I got my spidey sense thinking that motherfuckers was talking shit about me and your relationship.
Yes, they were.
Oh, you guys are together?
That's Bruce again.
Oh, you fooled me again, Zach. This
Zach.
is not cool.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You asked
We
us
are
to
the-
be guests on this podcast.
You couldn't even hear what Chris said. We are the coldest. Well, I can't say the
We
rest.
know
No, say
it's
it.
Bruce.
in the game.
Yeah, we are the.
I hate this.
All right. Well,
He keeps lying.
While the Chapalonis and the Riggins.
thank you, Chris.
Wait, let him talk a little longer so people can hear it's definitely Bruce.
All right, go ahead.
What they don't understand is that the Bay Area would not be the Bay Area without the Chapalonis and the Riggins.
This
That-
is so
thank you so
racist for
much.
him to do this,
Jeez.
and I don't want to be a part
That's
of
really
this.
sweet. Just
Just so that everybody knows
unprofessional of me to answer phone calls, but I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I think
Chris.
Black
Thank
Voices is about his black face. Bruce
Yeah,
should
I
be
will.
also,
Thanks,
that.
buddy.
I also want to say the Bay Area would not be the Bay Area without
Bruce?
the colonial mindset of manifest destiny that decimated native populations across the entire land.
Joe, hang up on him.
you. Joe.
I don't know how to do this.
Joe's got to
You just gotta
hang
hang
up.
up.
Just hang up on Joe.
Wait.
He can't be. We're
That's-
guests on the podcast,
I'm-
not Bruce and Joe.
Oh, hey, Zach's mom is on the phone. I was a slave and now you do this?
Yeah,
Just like
she's
when-
actually very proud of me, though.
It doesn't work if we know what's
Christ.
going on.
Yeah, she's proud of what I do.
Yeah, this is trust. This three built on trust, and the way you're coming at us right now is not very trustworthy.
Because when Bruce calls me and I'm with you two as we hang out almost every single day.
Yeah.
When Bruce calls me, I'm like, oh, it's Bruce.
It's Bruce.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you text us before, like, "Hey, Bruce is gonna do a call in." Like,
Yeah.
let's all pretend like it's Tom Dreesen and Chris
Yeah.
Riggins. Like, we can't.
I didn't know what was going to happen. That was Tom called.
Ooh, God.
I don't make that sound. I don't.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Did you also smoke weed and not inhale? You're never going to be president, idiot.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't. I didn't
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to be president.
More like the Lie A area.
I don't get that one. Explain it to me.
They're gonna fist bump anyway. What does it matter? If you guys thought that the Comedy Store has gotten nicer now, joke's on you. They're still mean to people.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So-
Fuck
fucking
off, get
fuck
fucked,
off,
suck
dude.
a dick, fucking
But
kill yourself.
that helps us grow as performers. It
Do
helps
not
us.
subscribe to this podcast. Dislike it.
Yeah.
You'll get
Well,
your hill ride
no.
when you get your hill ride.
Listen to 1
Yeah.
second, then stop listening to show that the listen time is really low.
I don't even cry in public anymore thanks to these guys. So
Check
Oh,
out-
we had a few people donate. Oh, look, they're all members of the clan. Like, seriously.
The
That's
best thing you could
literally
do
what's
is
going on.
record
I don't
this
think that's
episode on
happened.
your phone and send it to your friend so it gets less views.
Yeah. Bootleg it.
Share
bootleg
us to your friends.
Privately.
Yeah, sure.
it. Off the record.
Well, and then if you mention the Doorcast on Friday nights, you can get into the Up Next showcase in the Belly Room for free. Every Friday, Door Guy's doing longer sets.
Hang up on him.
Joe, not now. Yeah, keep listening. We'll be back. We'll be back soon.
When?
Up Next really does rock. It's an amazing show. That's one of the most sad things about leaving.
Stop
I
lying.
Up Next is great, and then you can also donate, throw some money in the tip bucket, and you'll get a free shout out on the Doorcast
From
in addition.
Zach.
Yeah.
From me or whoever's here. It might be someone
Or maybe
else
it's
hosting.
Bruce. Maybe Bruce will call in as
As
someone
Zach.
else.
And
Throw
you
some
guys
money to Zach's mom.
don't let haters keep you down, and always keep your eye on the spotlight.
If you got haters, become the hater. Because if you become the hater, no one can hate on you. The
Yeah.
hater. So fuck you.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd encourage
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But just make sure you
That
listen
guy's
to,
cool.
listen to my podcast with Saul Trujillo and Hormos Rashidi, the dogs at Browntown.
Yeah.
What's your podcast?
Where
that
can
you
I
do?
find you, Joel?
My podcast is called Cooper Lyden is Alone,
And where can you find it?
and you can find it anywhere you get your podcasts.
Anywhere you
Yeah,
get
it's a great
And
podcast.
find mine, lesser known characters. I co-host with Chappelle Lacey. We talk about music. It's really fun.
Yeah, and I'm on Bad Friends now too with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee. Little show.
Tell them where you're headlining.
I'm headlining in Vegas and Salt Lake City. Wise Guys.
I'm also doing a Carnegie Hall in a couple weeks. Right now, we only have 3 tickets sold, but if you guys could help out, that'd be
Oh, also I'll be at the Irvine. This is real. I'll be at the
Oh, no,
Irvine
no,
Improv.
no. Let me do it.
Okay, cool.
I'll be at the Irvine Improv on Saturday with Hans Kim.
2 shows.
2 shows.
I'll be in. Do I just do my own or?
I mean, can
What are
we
you
believe
talking about?
I
We
don't-
try to set you up, man.
I don't. But you guys all
Give
did each other.
chances.
Let's
Right.
walk.
Right. Okay.
guy's
It's
an
actually
idiot.
not the first time that's happened since I've started hosting this. So it's
That was
becoming
me, that's
a
Joe.
Joe, please stop farting.
Come on, Coop, let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
All right,
Thanks for nothing.
You guys, what a great episode. Thank you so much. One last fist bump for the road, or
Chaos reigns supreme.
that's so funny.
Fuck you, Zach.
Right. We're having fun. We are having some fun here. That's the Doorcast, guys. We love you very much, and always keep love in your heart. As we always say here at the Doorcast, you're always welcome here. You always get a big hug, and don't cry in public. Do not let them see your weakness, and that's the best advice I can leave you with. We'll see you next time on the Doorcast. Take care.